Ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Hello there, I'm Dylan, aka the Wise Sith, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video to Hasbro's latest upload to their channel. It's supposed to be a fan stream to their new Star Wars lineup and figures that they're announcing for this year. So I'm not going to have it on screen while I'm watching it because I don't have the right setup yet for that, but bear with me, I will eventually. And for right now, for the figures that they're going to announce, I'm going to make sure to put up an image on the screen and show y'all what the figures that they're showing and stuff, if that makes sense. But you'll see. But whatever figures and ships they come out with, I'll make sure to put an image up and what they're talking about. So let's go ahead and watch this and see what we think.
Hello, Star Wars team! We're so excited to be here for another Star Wars fan stream in the new year. We're keeping the tradition alive. I feel like we've done a January fan stream for 3 years running now.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah, so of course, we have to do it this year too. So before we get started, we're going to do a quick round of intros. My name is Jenya with the marketing.
I'm Chris on design.
I'm Emily on design, and I'm Hope on marketing.
So we have reveals today in both Black Series and Vintage, and they're actually pretty connected. We're doing a little mini beat, a little story. So they're reveals with Ahsoka, and because we see the world between worlds, there are going to be some prequels woven in.
I sure hope we're going to have the Vintage collection, Balin Skull and Shen Hati. I think that would be cool because we did have it with the Black Series. I don't have a Hati figure, but I have Skull right there. But hopefully they'll announce that. I heard rumors that they would, but we'll see.
There as well. It is a smaller reveal for today, but that's fine because we're doing a cadence where we're trying to touch base a little bit more frequently. So who knows? Maybe in a month we might come back with more news. So
It's a big year of stuff. So.
It's a year. It's a year of stuff. It's a marathon.
This is the first toe in the year.
First ride. Yes, we couldn't let January go by without sharing some news. Before we get into the reveals, let's actually talk a little bit about HasLab.
Yeah, well, some things have been happening.
Yeah.
Everybody over the holidays hopefully started getting their ghosts.
I did. It's right there. Right there.
Lift
One of these things right here.
Just one of these.
I know, I said that thing called
these.
So if you haven't gotten yours yet, I don't know why. But everybody should have these in hand. These things are amazing. They're starting to play with them.
Yeah, the ghost
We're
is
seeing a ton of
huge. It's amazing.
photos come back from fans posting online. If you haven't seen it, I did an unboxing where I walked through how I put the thing together, how all those different pieces come and play with each other.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. You did that last year. So.
Yeah, it was, and that was fun. But now, seeing everybody getting their own and playing with them, and kids getting into things at Christmas, it was really special. So.
I love the pictures where families are playing with their ghosts together.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Yeah, passing it down father and son or whoever, and then all the pictures of people getting their ghost.
Oh, speaking of the ghost, I did manage to get my figures in cases, protective cases. Hera's not there because she was hanging right here, but then she fell, so I had to figure out another mounting system for these, besides just thumbtacks. Need to figure out something else. But yeah, I got them all in hard cases, like the little plastic blister packs, whatever you call them. But
Was delivered, how big it was, filling their garage.
Completely.
Yeah, people customizing them, and it's very exciting. Yeah.
And photography of all the characters in the cockpit is especially really good, really good.
Yeah.
So if you guys have your ghost, do an unboxing, tag us, let us see. We'd love to see all of the fans really interact and playing with it. And because we're just so excited that it's finally there.
That's right.
Yep. Another quick update.
That is not the only HasLab that we have been talking about. So the Cantina. Just a little update for you guys on the Cantina. We are getting in our first plastic parts on that. We've seen those. We're doing some reviews. the first colored parts just came in. They look spectacular. So we're going to keep tuning on those things and get even more for you guys on that stuff.
I saw that they had the cantina up for backing. That was already too late. I already backed up that thing, so that costs an arm and a leg to get, to be honest. But that's why I didn't get the cantina. Otherwise, I would have gotten it, but it came out at the same time, so it was kind of like, really, back to back, kind of. So most people didn't get both of them. There's some people that did, but some people decided to get one or the other because how expensive they are. But yeah.
A quick update though, as part of those full color figures, we get some really cool figure updates for you guys, and I think Emily's going to take us through some of those. So that's super exciting.
So we just can't wait to share, because we're getting in those first shots, those first production samples of our figures from the cantina. So we're going to share with you. They're so cool.
Yeah, keep in mind these are still prototypes.
Definitely.
So there are things we're continuing to refine, but we want to keep you guys involved in the process as much as we can.
So these are definitely early in production, and you're going to see a couple things fine-tuned, so don't judge them too hard. But here is your first look at production.
Oh, it looks like you got Greedo, the bartender. I forgot what the twins are called in the cantina. I can't remember their names. And then I can't remember what his character's name is. The four-armed spacesuit character. It looks like he's got a gas mask on. I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, I'll make sure to put up an image of what these characters look like that come with your cantina set. This is the final product of what they look like.
Figures from your cantina Haslab, and they have come out so cool, guys.
They look so good for
Yeah.
models. My gosh.
Yeah. The
The
likenesses,
production team is
yeah.
taking so much care with
Yeah,
this
they're
item.
really nice
So
and detailed.
yeah, the likenesses are coming out great. So talking through these, we just love this portrait on Wooher. Honestly, like, as for a surly old guy, he's like one of the best portraits ever, I think. And then we've got a first look at our Tonica sisters.
Oh,
So
our
both of them
Tonica
here looking
sisters,
great, and
okay.
they're popping in that green and that blue, those bright colors. I think I'm even asking, like, go even more intense on that lipstick, that crazy makeup that they had. You're gonna see this this character here, Navarlene's, come out in actually a matte silver. It's not supposed to be glossy, though we kind of love this production sample. We'll treasure it in our hearts. So that'll be like a matte silver, like almost like a ski suit.
Yeah, just to look.
Just like the original. And then we got a Greedo coming out, so cool. So guys, we're so
Greedo looks
excited.
really
We're
nice.
so excited for the cantina. We cannot express it enough.
Yeah.
So look out for these coming for your next HasLab drop. They're so exciting.
Yeah. Just early looks, because
Yeah.
we wanted to take you a little bit on the journey, especially as we got it, like we couldn't hold it in. And
We can definitely have to tell somebody.
Yeah, just show off a little bit, but I'm so glad that you were able to bring them with you and walk us through it. It looks so good.
Yeah.
So good.
More on those later.
Yes. More later. Everyone play with your ghosts for now.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a bunch of reviews to go through.
Come on,
Why
just
don't we
do
start
that.
with vintage? Emily, why don't you keep going?
Sure thing. So jumping into the vintage collection, and
Okay.
again, we're touching on that theme to our live stream of the Ahsoka show on Disney Plus. So we're going to start with really a long-desired, very cool villain.
Drum roll. Where's that drum roll?
Is it?
It's
Is it?
Valen's Gold.
I knew it. I knew that would come out with one of the vintage
So
collection.
this one is coming out so great. This one is such a cool character. He
God,
just
he's so
you know,
detailed.
introduced in the Ahsoka show. He's this intimidating and formidable Force user. He's tall. He's really imposing. So he's a great character to bring into
That's a
toy.
nice figure.
And so this one's going to come with that unique lightsaber blade color. It's got that orangey red. It's a little longer in the hilt. He's really a very cool Force wielder. And he's also got some great wash deco on this figure. You're going to see
Speaking
over
of
here.
speaking of Valen, I do got this lightsaber from him. It's by Crimson Dawn Sabers, but pretty badass saber. Valen skulls. It's not weathered or anything, and I think this is supposed to be like copper-ish colored. I think, but this cost me like close to $200 or more, something like that. I can't remember, but I got it at Fan Expo Dallas last year. But so far, this is my better lightsaber. That one right there is also another Crimson Dawn saber. That's Kenobi saber, but that one has the basic. It had the basic soundboard in it with the RGB lighting. This one is not a. It's not a NeoPixel saber, but I think it's more baselit proxy saber, profi saber. I mean, because like.
Crimson Dawn Sabers. Volume 5.
Pretty nice saber. You can see it's baselit because right here it's like more duller than it is right here. It's got the smooth swings to it, so but yeah. It's got the twist action. Wait. Oh, it's okay. That's okay. I did the opposite way. Okay, it's kind of got hard to get used to it sometimes because I'm used to the other one where it's a little more easier to use. But yeah, I love this saber so much.
This party's over.
And it's got more fonts and stuff on there, but yeah, I like it. We'll continue this.
Armor is spectacular. Yeah.
Sidoni's look on the armor, and he's got also a wash deco in his lighter gray hair. So this one's coming out
the soundboard.
so cool. He's got a flexible plastic skirt
It's a
for
profi
posing.
saber.
And also on that
Board.
skirt and belt
A
collar,
profi
you're going to
board,
see
I
that
mean.
pinhole where you can plug
You
in
can
his
see it's got
lightsaber hilt.
Pins for there.
So coming out great. And I think for the next one, let's just put them up together.
Oh yeah, why don't we do that? Well, I mean, it's not like they don't go together.
Oh, so they do have
Shin Hati as well coming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So yeah.
So good together.
Yeah, they really do. Then I think my favorite part about Shin is just that costume.
Yeah.
It's
She looks
so
pretty good.
layered and so rich with detail. And then the team did such a great job of making all those little individual parts separate or flexible so that they can move and really pose her out well. I mean, just like Baylan, her skirt's super flexible so that you can get her in great poses.
That's
But
good.
even the little shoulder armor
That's
detail
good to know.
pieces and the silver paint on those things to really make them
I might
pop,
have
I think
to-
is
I
that's
might have
really
to
great. Obviously,
Order
she's got the
these two
same
figures.
color on her saber
Who
lightsaber
knows? I
blade,
might
so
do an unboxing
it's
if I do get them.
just really digging into that screen accuracy that we love to do on these things. So
For sure.
Not bad looking
Yeah,
figures.
And
though.
both of these have been really fun to bring into the packaging look too. So both of them original new card backs. You know, he's coming in with this very imposing position on his card image. And then for her, just incredible to see these new show characters on their card backs.
right, and she
might
is
have to
VC
order
356. I think he's
sets.
what
Keep
VC
some-
355.
Two of them in the
well, that makes
original
sense.
packaging.
Yeah.
The other two I
Yay.
can
They
open.
look really
We'll see.
good.
I
Great
don't
job, team. It really is.
Yeah, it's a great duo. So
Necessary duo.
Yeah.
Sure.
all right.
All right. Let's shift gears a little and move into the World Between Worlds, which, side note, while we're reminiscing on Ahsoka, this was probably my favorite location sequence. Like the World Between Worlds, it was so nostalgic, so dreamy, and so unique to anything I feel like we were expecting out of the show. So
Absolutely.
just a moment to admire how cool that space was in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And so this next character comes directly from that World Between Worlds, inspired by the Ahsoka show. We have the Mandalorian Super Commando.
Okay,
He's
So
very cool.
yeah,
I
this
remember
like
that
right
scene.
off the bat, there's so many cool things
it's
about this
the Mandalorian Super Commando. I'll pop it up on the screen, but
figure. The first thing that my eyes go toward is that amazing helmet
That's a
with the cool
badass
protruding
figure.
horns that come out of the side.
Yeah,
I've
it's a little
always
hard to see with
liked
us.
like Darth Maul's Super Commandos with the horns on their helmets. I always thought that they were like badass looking
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
with his markings as well, color wise.
And wearing black, so
There you
it's
go. Just a
hard to
little
see
bit
the dark
or a gray sleeve background, something like that. Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go.
Yeah. So that helmet, I mean, iconic. You can really see so many points on this figure where we're really inspired by Darth Maul. If you look at the armor on his
Hopefully, I
ribcage
can
and sort
get
of
that
torso,
figure before they sell
yeah,
out
they have
and
just
go
like
up.
amazing motifs, and you can really just feel that like Darth Maul
Stupid
inspiration,
markets
like I
for,
was
like,
saying
up the
before.
price.
This figure is so cool and so unique to any of the other
I don't like
Mandalorians.
it when people buy them in bulks and then turn around and sells them on eBay for like twice as much. It's like, what the hell? Save some for the rest of us, you know.
I feel like we've done.
But it is
you
what
can
it is how it
definitely with
is.
this one.
Yeah, you should tribute with this one. And then
Can't
as far as
stop 'em.
accessories, this one is going to come with 2 blaster pistols, a larger rifle, and then of course a jetpack for those cool aerial attack moments. So it really comes with everything you need to build out this character's
really wanna
sort of
get that
location and
figure.
connection.
I
And
want to
then
add it
as
to my
far as
Darth Maul collection right
packaging,
here.
Oh, very cool.
not,
Yeah.
yeah, believe it or not,
I got
it's
a
actually
Ray
kind
Park
of hard to
Ray
see
Park
in the world
signature right
between
there.
worlds.
Got a picture
You
with
know,
him.
it's
Barely see it.
yeah, a little dark
There's
in
a
there.
little-
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth
So
Saxon
the team
Funko
actually
Pop
got the
right there.
opportunity to flex their creative muscle a little bit and created a custom composite card back for this one. So it's a bit unique than anything that we do when we
see
would
that?
take
Yeah, you
obviously
can.
like a film out from
Yeah, you
the
can actually see the
entertainment
picture.
and put it
Yeah.
onto the card back.
The picture
So
with
Liz got
me
to
and Ray
have some
Park,
fun creating
and then
something
this is
completely
Darth Maul
custom for
picture.
this figure.
I got him to
So we're
sign.
excited to bring that to you guys. And this is going to be VC353.
Yeah.
I love that we get to do
He was
that
really
with some
nice
of the card backs when
Yeah.
when
Very
something isn't a
talkative.
perfect image from
The
from a
his
show.
line
to
manager
be able-
his line manager was like pretty much trying to rush everyone, like rush him to get the line going. So it was like, I thought that was funny, but he was so talkative to his fans. So I thought that was a really cool interaction with him. But, yeah.
to go in and create a new art piece, really.
Yeah.
And like you think back to the original Kenner figures that are the inspiration for the vintage collection, there's so many of those that were essentially
Those are
painted
badass
over
art.
on grainy background shots and all that sort of thing. To be able to do that on a modern figure is really exciting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Agreed.
Yes.
That one was like
All right,
super
let's see
cool
what's
to have.
next.
But you know, I don't mind, honestly, personally, a little silky background.
Yeah.
But it's fine. This one's perfect in its own way.
Yeah, I think a little fog in there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see how.
All right, so next up, again from the World Between Worlds things, Chris, we
Rex.
have another trooper, and so this one will be a refresh. It's our 501st trooper
It's a
coming
501st
in
trooper
from
from
troop building packs into a solo card for the first
Clone
time.
Wars back.
So this one's a great one. It's that
Backlash.
classic trooper with those blue patterns that make it 501st classic. And you're also going to see those sort of chipping and the blue paint. So this is, you know, armor that's seen battle. This is armor that's
sure that one
weathered
would be
for
easy
war.
to get.
And so this one's a really cool one. And this will also be
Who
just
knows?
another close
Seems like
up
it's going to come with like certain clone figures. Everyone
Well,
buys
he is
them
not
out.
only from
They're
World
popular.
Between Worlds. We see him in all sorts of stuff, and
Yeah.
that's actually
I mean,
a little bit of inspiration for where we went with this guy.
to multiple Disney Plus shows. So
I
that
love
was
it.
the-
I love it when you said like it's an armor that's seen battle. Like,
Yeah.
because you see battle everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
And so, like you said, this one's, you know, it's not only from, you know, our Disney Plus shows. What we're actually doing for this one, for the card back, is calling back to the Kenobi show in Disney Plus. So this one gave us the best film out for the, you know, product. It's just got a really impactful shot. So yeah, look out for.
I was wrong. They were misleading. They said something about a flashback from the. Well, I guess it does make sense, but the backing of this figure is from Obi-Wan Kenobi, so it's the scene when they're in the Jedi Temple and whatever.
This one, and he's going to be a refresh as VC240.
So Balin, Shin, and the Mandalorian Super Commando and the 501st that we just showed are all available wherever you would normally buy your vintage figures. So spring of 2020.
Pre-order January 23rd, 2025 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, January 23rd, that's a couple days?
5. So pre-order starting tomorrow, January 23rd
Tomorrow?
at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay.
Don't miss out.
I forgot today's the 22nd.
Okay, let's do a little bit of back series.
Oh, here we go.
So for our
Black series.
first reveal today, oh, thank you so much. It's
Savannah, right too.
Ooh.
one that we saw in the World Between Worlds as we're talking.
Oh, they got the Clone Wars Anakin live action. That's badass. 6
about
inch.
it. A
6
hero
inch.
that I couldn't get
I gotta
over.
get that.
Had to.
I
I
have to
couldn't
get
get
that.
over when
Did
it
you
got
not drop it?
yes, the
That would be a
jaw-dropping
cool
moment
unboxing
for
and
sure.
reveal.
Well, seeing a live action version of that armor is really special.
Oh my
Yeah.
I love
yes,
that.
it was like that weird connection between
I'll
like
put it up,
obviously
but
knowing
you'll see
like
it.
the actor and Anakin Skywalker
It's
and
so
then seeing
cool.
that Clone Wars animation look. It really gave me chills. So he of course comes in that updated Clone Wars armor based off of the live action, as we just talked about with these updated colors. He has that updated portrait
That is
that
so
looks
badass.
so spectacular. We really dialed into the inkjet
I don't
on
have
this
an
one to
Anakin
make sure it
figure
looks
at
just
all,
right,
surprisingly,
so
so
it
I
looks amazing.
need this.
He does have soft goods in the upper robe and in the skirt. So the previous versions of him were PVC. We saw him.
And it sucks because the only Obi-Wan figures I have, you might have seen them on my unboxing desk, but there's a vintage collection of Obi-Wan Kenobi series of him, and I forgot what the outfit is. When he's wandering around other planets, that outfit. But he's just sitting and he's just chilling in Luke's land speeder. I'm sitting there. Then I have old like Power of the Force Ben Kenobi figure there. Surprisingly, those are my only two Obi-Wan figures, I think. I take that back. I have an Episode 3 one when Episode 3 came out. But it's put away with all my old Star Wars toys from early childhood. I need to figure out how to get to them, but they're put away somewhere. I can't remember where.
That's some moves, right?
That's the only ones I
Yeah,
have.
in Clone Wars and in the Worlds Between Worlds. So we wanted
And I
to.
think I do have an Anakin figure, but it's not like the typical figure. I do have an Episode 2 figure of Anakin, and I do have the OG Clone Wars Anakin from Volume 1. I do have that one. But I don't have... The only Episode 3 Anakin I have is... It's the one where... It's not really Anakin, but it's the one where it's Darth Vader. It's the Darth Vader toy where he's on the operating table. I don't know if y'all remember that, but comment below if y'all remember that one. It came out when Episode 3 came out. Episode 3 came out, like 2005. It was literally the operating tables. Like, you can get that, and it came with the Darth Vader figure, which you can piece them together, take his helmet off, and you can see the burned face and stuff. It was pretty cool. And he has a glove that slides over his metal hand, but you can put the chest plate in. It was cool, but it's put away with my Star Wars stuff too, but I know I have that. That's the only thing closest to Episode 3 Anakin I have.
Training. You gotta correct that final lesson.
He's so good with the lightsaber. I
Yeah.
can't get over it. Like, even the simplest things when he's walking into like the shadow and just like a small flick of his lightsaber was just amazing.
Yeah.
So the soft goods allows him to do more of that
have
action
to get
oriented.
this
So we're really
figure.
excited about that for Blacksters
This
as
is
well.
something that I
And
really
for the
want to get.
accessories he comes with his lightsaber, not surprising.
That's
Packaging
cool.
wise, he's number 17 in the Ahsoka lineup.
So I need to make sure
So he looks
I gotta make
really,
sure they're
really cool.
A great
cleared before it
addition.
sells
Yeah,
out.
and let's keep the duos
I know that's gonna be
going.
that's gonna be a
why
hit or
not?
miss kind of
Yeah.
item.
Someone else who might make sense next to
Oh, they're
him.
coming out, Captain
There we go.
Rex.
We've got Clone Captain Rex. Yay!
Phase 1.
I'm really excited about this one. So
That's
this
badass.
is first and foremost the first Phase 1
A
Clone
6-inch
Captain Rex that
badass
we've done in the Black
Captain
Series.
Rex,
So
Phase
some exciting
1.
newness added to the line. This is also the first Captain Rex that we're doing on that new clone body, so he's got a little bit of an upgrade going on there too.
That is so cool.
Other exciting things happening with this figure. He's got that beautiful PVC skirt,
That
as
is
you can
so
see.
cool.
Thank
I
you
want
for
that
the
too.
gorgeous
I gotta get that too.
360
A lot of these figures I'm gonna
and
try
then,
to
of course,
get, and
his
hopefully I
likeness is going
can.
to
So we
be
can do an
consistent
unboxing and
with
show y'all
previous
what
Captain
it's
Rexes
like.
that we've done. So just really a gorgeous figure.
That's so
As
cool.
far as accessories for this one, he's going to come with 2 blaster pistols
Mm-hmm.
and a removable helmet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'd be great to take it off so we can see that blonde hair. Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Gorgeous.
I have
The
two.
blondie is here.
I have 2 6-inch Clone Trooper figures by the Black Series. I have I can't remember what it is. It's the Phase 1 Clone Trooper where he has the red markings. Just the basic one from Attack of the Clones. But I have that one. Matter of fact, I have it right here actually. I have an old tin lunchbox, Star Wars lunchbox that I put them in. Right here. Thank you. I have that as one of my clones, and then I got the one from Battlefront 2 where he's got the yellow skeleton design on him. It was like an ARC trooper. That's my only two 6-inch clone troopers I have. But that makes me want to get Rex now.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be for packaging number 16 in the Ahsoka lineup. So we'll go really nicely with the rest of the collection.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, even the details of his rangefinder.
Yeah.
The side art looks so cool.
Yeah.
So quintessential Rex.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Nice and customizable.
I like that we got to reveal these two because
Yeah.
our team worked.
If I was to get that Rex, that means I have to pay an arm and a leg to get the Phase 2 Captain Rex for Black Series 6-inch. Unless they come out with a re-release, but we'll see.
There's team pre-season 7. We're team
Yeah,
always.
we're
you know.
ready for
Yeah.
sure.
Clone Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker
That's
are
pre-order
available
tomorrow.
wherever Black Series sold. Spring of 2025 pre-order. Same thing. Starting tomorrow, January 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Get them there. Don't miss out. So we did Ahsoka, we did the World Between Worlds. Of course, it's a natural transition
I
going
think
into
those two figures.
prequels.
That's right.
Emily,
World
let us know.
Between Worlds, summoning the prequels, and we've got a
I
prequel
think
item
those two
for you
figures are
from
going to
the
be like
vintage
a
collection.
hit or miss ones.
And so we're
then
bringing
that
our
Super
troop building
Commando
set of
Mandalorian.
B1 battle droids. Now, I'm
Okay, up
really
next they're
pumped for
coming out
these
with the,
because we've done a little upgrading. We know that these battle droids have needed a little help standing up. They have not traditionally been wonderful standers in your
Coming out
shelf
with the
collection.
Battle Droid
So what
set.
we've done is we've fully retooled these legs. They're going to have improved joints and firmer plastic.
These are
with a
I
fully
think these are
new
vintage
tool,
collection.
and re-engineered.
No,
redesigned
Black
legs,
Series.
And we're anticipating them to be much
They're
more
Black
sturdy
Series
for you.
3.75
So
inch
each of these
figures.
droids is great. They've
It's a
got a
set.
little bit of a different weathering on their
No,
body,
vintage
just so
collection.
that there's
Okay.
a little differentiation and a great way to troop build without them all seeming
Okay.
exactly stamped
Yeah,
the same.
it's a set.
And
It's a
each
four
of them
set,
also comes with a backpack with
four figure
antenna,
set
as well as a separate
of B1
antenna for
battle
when the
droids
backpack
by the
isn't
vintage
on.
collection.
This
I'll put
pack
it
will
up
also
here.
come with 6 of those battle droid blasters. So yeah, look out for this one.
You got the
And
commander,
all of these Jedi are just gonna need somebody to fight. That's
captain.
what
I
we're
can't
here to
remember what the
offer
yellow marking
today.
is. It's either
Somebody
captain
for
or
your
commander.
Jedi
I
to
think it's
tear apart
captain.
and more. So
Battles.
battle.
Yeah.
And then
Battle.
3 of the
This
basic
is
battle
for Star
droids.
Wars, so yes. Yeah.
It's ready. Roger. Let's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The packaging for this one's gonna be that classic troop builder packaging. It's consistent with what we've done in the past, where it's got that cool black and white sort of look, like a line art, and also with that pop of color, the
make sure
yellow
that
coming in,
box
because
art,
we
too.
do have here an OOM command battle droid, and that pop of yellow on him is making him the leader of the pack.
I actually love that packaging. I think I saw in some previous live stream one of the fans say like, "Oh, it looks like a crayon." I could color it in. I mean, I would never tell you guys to do anything to our packaging other than like keep it pristine, yeah, revered. But that was funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this one's coming out,
Tomorrow.
available on Pulse and Disney stores in the summer of this year, and pre-order is starting tomorrow on January 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Available at the Disney stores at
I
a
probably
later
won't
time.
get that.
Yeah. So
but
pre-order on Pulse, available at Disney at a later time.
It's not
Yep.
what I'm looking for.
Okay, so that was it for our reveals. Short and sweet. I love that we got to show a lot of the things from Ahsoka and the expanded. Here, some there. Are you stacking them
I'm
up?
sorry, I'm playing. We're not done.
Well, 5 more minutes of Chris playing with the toys. Yeah. I'm so
I like Rex towering over the battle droids. This is kind of fun.
The mini booth.
that. Yes.
I
So
assume
anyways,
this is
as we
it.
let Chris get into that for the next couple minutes, we'll let you stay behind.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We did want to thank all of you for coming and joining us. I know it takes time out of your day to do that, so we really, really do appreciate it when you get to spend a little bit of time with us. So I'm glad that we got to be able to do this in January. Like I said, more coming. There's a full year of news. In fact, we'll be at Celebration. So
Celebration, oh man.
yeah,
So much
that's
there.
another big news coming this year.
Can't wait
So
for
we're
that.
excited to really, blow that out of the park and hope to see a lot of you there as well. All
I'll
right,
make
that's
sure to
it
do
for
like
Star
a
Wars.
reaction
Thank
to
you
the
so
live
much.
stream of
Thanks,
Star Wars
everybody. Nice
Celebration
working
this
with you.
year. Okay, that's it. Oh, what are my thoughts on this? I think this is badass that they're coming out with a live action Clone Wars Anakin 6-inch Black Series. I think that's badass, and I think that's badass that they're coming out with a Black Series 6-inch Captain Rex Phase 1 armor. So I've been waiting for them to come out with that one because I never got a chance to get the Phase 2 one, and I kind of want to kick myself for doing that because now you can find them on, I know there's not that much, but I've been seeing them on like Amazon and stuff for like double the price of what the Black Series is, but like I've seen them for $40 to $50 to $60 at least, give or take. But I think I've seen one on eBay for like $120. I was like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's badass that they're coming out with those two figures. And for the vintage collection, I think the only figure I want to get is, I do want to get the Balin and Shin figures, but I don't know. They could be a hit or miss. Like they could sell out quickly, or they could not sell out quickly. So if they don't sell out quickly, I'll probably just get this Mandalorian Super Commando instead, because I know that's going to be a hard to get one. Everyone's going to be wanting that one. That's how it was with the 6-inch version of it. But yeah, for just out of all the figures that they showed, I think I want the Balin, Shin, Super Commando Mandalorian, Anakin 6-inch Clone Wars live action version, and the Captain Rex 6-inch Phase 1 version. So I think those are the 5 figures I'm going to try to get. Hopefully tomorrow when it's up for pre-order. Hopefully I'll get it in time. I know on Hasbro's websites they have it where it's limited now, so hopefully not a lot of price, not a lot of those, I forget what they call them, people that just like use bots to buy everything and then turn around, like buy lots of them and then turn around and sell them on eBay or Mercari or whatever for like twice or triple the amount they should be. So hopefully I can get it. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll keep you updated if I do get them. So I hope you liked this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. And may the Force be with you always.